You're being recorded.
I know.
Anthony.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So hello everyone. My name is Jahlil Robinson, and the exhibition I will be doing is from my AP Human class. It's my well-being project. Just to give you a little background about my well-being project, we during the third and fourth quarter of the during the second semester of the year, we was given the task of to find what people like, what makes people happy, right? So most of us did what makes people happy and what is making people not happy. I found that relationships in the school or wherever were all messed up. Like people were not connecting with people that they needed to, or people were just breaking relationships that were really strong. So I came up with the idea of doing like infusing improv into my project to show that relationships are strong. Because there are many improv games that you can use to help build relationships. And while doing this, I picked three. I had five, but I wrote it down to three. And the first one was I love you, I hate you, and I think that you're funny. The other one is look, stand, move, and my last one was the objective improv. So my goal for this was to. What I did was I had a room. I was in Miss Ford's room. Um, and I asked like random people to come, and then I asked a group of like people who are close together to come, and we'll play these improv games. So the first one will be I love you, I hate you, and I think that you're funny. So this is the first round, just to break the ice. So because like there are many relationships in the school that people don't even know each other, and I felt that weird. So like this is how you walk in a room, right? You sit down. I come in. I'm like, hello everyone, how you doing? I explain what's going on, and then I start off with the game. But the first level that we start off is, I think that you're funny, because that's the easiest thing to say. And through this game, you can only say that line. You can't say no other line. And then as the game progresses, I infuse, I think that you're funny, and I hate you. Anybody can say I hate you. But the last one is I love you, because many people have problems saying I love you to anyone, mom, dad, girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever, grandma, grandpa. And while doing this, I noticed that when people was using "I love you," it was really hard. Even though they didn't know each other, even though they did know each other, or they really loved each other, it was hard for them to say it. It was easier for them to say, "I think that you're funny," or "I hate you," because you could use it in many ways. Or "I hate you," or "I love you." That was harder. Yeah, I found that funny. So what I did was I started the second game, which was look, stand, move, where there's four chairs, and three actors on stage. And the only things you can do is look, stand, and move. This is the first round of the game. This is so. This I put them in a scenario like to say that they're in the park or whatever, and like there's a creepy guy or there's this nice guy or this nice girl that you like. And like how would you interact if like they're standing right there? And like how would you communicate with them without communicating with words? Then as we got on with the game, I've used three other lines. Excuse me, I'm sorry, and are you serious? And through this through this game, I noticed that it broke like a lot of barriers, and people started to like communicate and create stories with just three lines and three movements throughout the stage and stuff. And I found that amazing. How like the first game, people were like very shy with each other and like very like didn't want to talk or didn't want to say I love you or something. But then when I said the second game, they was like more open to move around and stuff like that. I found that really amazing. And then my last game, right, was me and Delat came up. There's really no name to it, so I just gave it a weird name. It's called Objective Improv, and it's basically you have an open stage and there's two actors. One start on and one start off. Right. The one on has a adjective card. He reads it. For example, I have to find my keys. Right. So you're acting. I have to find my keys. I have to find my keys. You're acting. Now the actor also has an objective. Let's say the objective is I have to get the guy that's finding his keys out my room. My mom's coming or something like that. So like they have to find a way to interact, and it's sort of like a competition you could say. They have to find a way to interact without breaking character to create a scene and a relationship with these two people. Um, so like for example, when me and Mr. Lot was And so and the actor who has the objective to get the other actor up the stage, like you will have to come up with quick ways to find them to get away from get out your room or whatever. But then the actor that's on stage that have to find his kids have to find ways to stay in the room and be able to complete his objective without having to hurt the other person's objective. And like during this game, I found that this game was like I don't know how to explain, but like this game was most effective when coming to accomplish my goal of creating relationships because people were coming up with stuff off the fly. Like it was amazing. Like they was coming up with quick ideas, and I that was not my plan. I thought people was going to get stuck and like. But I found that it was amazing. Yeah, if you want, you can look at the lesson plans if you want. Oh, it's not. I even print the other thing. Put it up. No. So that's just how the presentation went. Now let's rewind back to the beginning. In the beginning, I basically put out a personality quiz or whatever you want to say, and I sent it to many people. Not many people did, but I had a good number. And I put questions on my quiz like, are you in a relationship? Are you happy in that relationship? What makes you happy? And I give options like sleeping, eating, working out, working, school, whatever. Um, Another question that was hard for people to answer was, if you are in a relationship, do you think you need your partner? Any relationship, do you think you need your partner to help you progress in life? And 88% said no. But those 88% were in a relationship, and I found that like that was really weird. And then that's how I got the whole idea of the improv scene and stuff like that. And I have some other stuff, but I really can't just find it right now. Um, but yeah, hold on.
No worries, dude. You're good.
Oh,
You're good.
all right.
You can look for it if you need to.
Oh, all right. It's all right. I do what I do. What else I want to say? What else I want to see? Oh yeah. So basically, to sum up everything, about my project, my main objective was just to make relationships stronger. Like I found that, like me personally as a senior, there are many relationships that I'm gonna come to in the future on my campus, outside of campus, that you never know who you should connect with or whatever. But yeah, basically that's it. And yeah, I'm done.
Do you guys have any questions?
I liked it. I
Yeah.
want to play it again.
We'll play it again. Oh, I'm doing it during art show. You come back.
Alright.
How are you going to take what you've learned about relationships and some of the things you've observed about the tendencies people have to be self-protective? How are you going to take all of that and use it in college?
Well, from what I heard from our alumni, freshman year is a year like where you're finding yourself and you're finding a group of people that you connect with. So like, basically, I know myself. I'm an outspoken person, and I connect real fast to people. Probably being like that middle guy, like that's connecting two people to one another. Cause like, let's say I have a friend who wants to study biology, and another friend who finds biology hard, and like, maybe I could be that middle guy, and connect them, make that relationship stronger, and you never know what will happen with that relationship. Yeah. Also, like in job like job connections, because I know like at the end of my 4 years, I would like to be doing something in business. Like every connection make it strong, even if it's a small connection that I met you on the street or we was grabbing coffee, make it strong. Because you'll never know what connections I have for you or what connections you have for me. And yeah.
So you feel like you can use this for like college, like meeting new friends and all that?
Yeah, definitely. Especially the improv games.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun.
You're gonna probably like use that, right? Like,
What?
So like say like on like the college application, like where they tell you like they take a survey to like match you with your roommates.
Oh yeah.
So,
Oh, actually, I did put that on my survey. Actually,
you did?
yeah.
Yeah.
And
so,
it was funny because I got hooked up with this drama dude
Mhm.
from Milwaukee, and he hit me up. He was like, "Hey, dude, you an actor?" I'm like, "Yeah." / no. He's like, "Oh, that's cool. I was in this, and that," and I was like, "Oh, I only did 3 plays in my whole life." He's like, "Oh, it's cool." And then I told him about my improv games. He was like, "Oh, I know that game." And he was like, "Oh, you play like this, you play like that." And I sort of took some of his stuff that he said and I threw it into mine. So, yeah, that's it.
So it sounds like you're finding a really unique, awesome way to fit personal development and growth, relationships, and art together in your life.
Mm-hmm.
So in your future goal of being a businessman, how are you going to continue using all 3 of those things, including the artistic side? Because art isn't typically something you see in business except for, advertising and things like that. So
I haven't thought that question through. In business, I'm not sure yet, but I know I'll find the answer. But I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
What environment do you wish to create when you do become a businessman?
Like when I have my own business.
Yeah.
Where everybody's just open to one another. Like, there's always gonna be drama, of course, but like, I just want an environment where everybody can, put that drama to the side for the work day. Let's get this work done. Let's get this money together. Let's accomplish this goal. So we as a business become bigger and stronger.
And do you think that using improv games and other things like that will help accomplish your goal?
Yeah.
Such as like using art?
Yeah.
what field of business are you trying to get into?
I'm not sure yet. I mean, I have a plan. It ain't thought out yet.
But it's like
It's like, yeah, it's like,
topic of it, right?
yeah. Probably open up my own school.
Make me a physical ed teacher.
I got you. Connection, see?
you
Connection.
should talk to Brandon.
I know we did. That's our plan. We're going to open up our own school. He wants me to be a history teacher. I said no.
It's your school, be a principal.
Yeah. No. He's principal. I'm in principal. But, yeah.
Maybe a teacher.
Me? I did talk myself.
Okay.
All right, we're good. Thank you, Jahlil.
All right, feedback.
Do we record feedback?
Yeah.
Have you been? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Feedback. I mean, have you been?
We haven't been. No.
Okay, so like, just stop it.
We just like graded them awkwardly in front of their faces and then